Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 1st through the 7th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. The overall energy for the reading, the Strength card. Great to see this here. This is you. This is your energy. So you're looking like you're doing pretty good, pretty aligned with yourself here. Let's see what's going on. In the recent past, the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups. Having a really hard time with a particular connection. Quite the overthinking there over it. At the core of it, there's love. There's a desire for this to work out. But there's also a lot of confusion and a lot of type of an energy tied up to it. In the current situation, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Judgment card, there's a very transformative type of an energy over, I think, over that connection. There's a little bit of resistance on your end when it comes to this one. Not a lot, but just a tad, like, at times, like what's going on here. But there's quite the transformative energies at play. Okay. Nice. In the immediate future, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Wands. Slowly but surely, you're opening up in a particular direction. You're not rushing through it. From an energetic standpoint, you feel this energy blossoming. Like, okay, let's go, let's do, you know? Physically, you're taking it easy. You're not rushing anything. You're just kind of doing your thing here. Slowly. Let's clarify. Let's see what's going on here. Let me do the Strength card. Oh. I was like, where's Kai? Where did he disappear? He's right there. Alright, for the Strength card, you get the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Something's working out here. Something has changed for the better in a situation that has to do with more than just you. There's happiness at the end of it all. But something has changed, and it's looking like the energies are working up. Cool. Let's do the Two of Swords. In the recent past, you get the Fool, the Moon, the Star. Wow. Holy crap. There's so much energy playing out in the background here. Of course you're confused out of your mind. You're like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand shit. I wouldn't either. Because what the fuck? There's almost like a restructuring in the order of the energies that are playing out for the situation you're dealing with. So as that's happening, because there's been a shift, as that's happening, no, you won't understand shit. You know, some things will make sense, some things won't, and then the same things that made sense won't make sense anymore, and blah, blah, blah. That's kind of how you're gonna understand all of this. Think of it as, you know, energies that are for what's going on for that experience, and it's this energy here, this energy here, this energy here. And it's been like that for the longest time. Like, we'll only take 3 energies, even though I feel like it's more. And those 3 energies are kind of playing like ping pong like no tomorrow there. They're just restructuring. They're moving. They're shifting. They're wanting to find a different order. So fuck yeah, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on here? Okay. Interesting. For the Two of Cups, you get the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. So for what it is you're dealing with there, which has to do with another energy again, the initial desire was for things to work out, for things to last, for things to be happy. Then you're coming out and saying, I don't give a shit about none of that anymore. But you are looking at it from that perspective of what the fuck is going on. So because you're up here with it all and you don't understand shit, of course you're not connected to your heart that is still tied up to the initial energy. So you disconnect completely here emotionally. For the Three of Cups in the recent past, you get the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups. And then at some point you just want to remove yourself from all of that was creating that commotion for you, which was that connection. And I feel like energetically speaking, you did. Physically, I don't know. I'm not sure. But energetically, you stepped away. You may have still been part of this physically. Internally, you weren't. It was just you. Separated from all of that. Because it was too much. Okay. Ooh, that is a shitstorm of things. But for the Seven of Wands, in the current situation, you get the World card, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords. There's still a little bit of those energies that were playing all sorts of games there before they settled. They haven't settled yet completely, but they're almost settled. There's a little bit of kind of a back and forth when it comes to how do you proceed here in this situation. There's times in which you're open to it, times in which you're up here again with it. You know, over there, you were only up here, which led to your disconnection from it. Right now, you're not only up here, but it's still kind of playing out. So in those times that you're up here, you would be more like back to the disconnecting part. But then there's times of openness. Times of okay, so it's looking a little different. It's feeling a little different. Let's do the Ten of Cups, the Hermit, the Emperor, the Knight of Cups. Now that energy blossomed. Remember that initial intention of I just wanted to work out, I just want love, I just want stability, I just want all of those things. It got deeper. There's a sense of depth that opened for that intention. And if initially it showed up like that, but then I see you disconnected because you were only up here, because now you're not only up here, it's starting to come more to the surface, that intention. And you're remembering it, and thus the openness that I see here. It's like 50-50. 50% of the time you're open, 50% of the time you're still up here. So... okay, so something did shift. Maybe for you personally, maybe when it comes to the energies revolving around this particular connection, but something changed. For the Judgment card in the current situation, you get the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. This is your personal transformation more than anything. Yours, theirs, everybody's. Because it comes initially as a personal transformative energy, and then it affects this dynamic, which makes sense. You do carry an energy of moving forward for you personally in this transformative energy, which makes sense. It's growth. It's pushing you to grow, to go. You're not doing it yet. But this energy is here for you. And you know it's here. You feel it. But you're not doing it yet. I feel like you're trying to gain complete clarity over the situation. You're trying to get from 50-50 to 100% one way or the other. Okay, before you go. Let's do the Queen of Wands in the immediate future. The Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Strength card. You're stepping into your power here. There's a massive energy of self-love here that's showing up for you, and you're doing it. You're going with it. Very difficult to go in this direction, but you're doing it. Man, it feels awesome. Okay. So whatever it is you're engaging with here, because you are, this is an action-oriented type of an energy that's coming through for you. You're doing it from this angle of self-love. So first you have to step in this energy, and then you go ahead and do this. Let's do the Page of Swords, the Chariot, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords. And when you feel you're 100% in tune with what you feel in here, with that angle of putting yourself first, and with like no more chatter in your mind, just clarity, clear as daylight up there, you're going ahead and doing something here that feels 100% right. And you're in tune with the energy that's available for you at that time, as the universe kind of sets it up for you. Like, okay, you're on the right path now. You know? Still not rushing. Taking your time. Ace of Wands, you get the High Priestess, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. You're scared, though. And it's kind of normal. And I'm glad that you're scared, actually. Because that tells me that you view or you feel the significance of this process of the minute you're aligned with yourself 100% and you're going for something, fear should show up, because otherwise it wouldn't be that important, you know. So it's quite significant. Your intuition, though, is right here with you. As long as you stay tuned to that, you should be good to go. The fear part is normal. It is concerning a little bit, in the sense of if you're not aware that it's there, it might take over. But if you keep your awareness over it, then you should be able to handle whatever fear shows up. Fear is always there. It's never not going to be there. You know, it's a matter of how do you deal with it when it does show up. So it's going to be here. I see you being a little stressed out because of it. But again, bring in a sense of awareness over it. You should be like, hey, fear, let's do this. We're doing this together, you and me. You know, so you should be good to go here. I don't know what it is you're doing here, but you're definitely doing something. And I like how you're kind of giving yourself time to step into that place of clarity, because you started off from a place of complete, like the energies were playing ping pong with your mind, I think. And then it was like, what the fuck? And then, of course, you didn't want to deal with any of that. And then you bring it back home to at least 50-50 until you get to a full-on 100% clear over what it is that you're wanting to do next. And then you're doing it. So, cool. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. It's interesting because there is a dynamic here. There is a connection that's playing along with this. So as you go through this transitional period of time and growth, it's impacting this connection as well. It's almost like part of you. You grow, then that adds growth to this dynamic as well. And it usually kind of goes like that. They go hand in hand. If your energy is attached to another energy, if one of those energies kind of goes up or down, it's going to affect the whole, you know, so it kind of makes sense. For some of you, this could be a marriage. So you could be seeing, as these changes are happening within you, you could be seeing some changes within this connection as well, slowly but surely, you know. So anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.